jumping forward to 2020, when James Vanderbilt, I think, first approached you about being involved in a reboot of the Scream series, did you ever think at the time, like maybe you wanted to write it yourself, or were you always okay handing over the writing reins?
At first I was like, how dare they? What do you mean? I'm not, it's not like I'm retired. What are you talking about? Why am I not? How dare you? And I was just, I had a big old attitude for about 5 minutes. And then I thought to myself, well, what would it be? I had some ideas of what I thought it should be. And I had some roads I was going to go down, but I didn't really have anything thought through. I didn't really have another trilogy. I didn't have a plan or a roadmap. And I was like, okay, it's probably for the best. I need to move on. I need to, Wes isn't around anymore. How am I going to make a movie without Wes? This just seems weird. And maybe this is the time that I say, so goodbye. I'd already said goodbye to the franchise. I had already washed my hands on it. I had ended my relationship with Dimension and I had moved on. And I was doing TV and I was in Vampire Diaries and life was great. And so when they called me up and said, they were going to do it, and will you meet with Jamie Vanderbilt? And I had lunch with him, and he sort of pitched it to me. And it sounded great. Actually, I was like all in. He said everything right, and I just kind of said, let me think about it. And I said no. And then another month went by, and then I thought about it and said, do I really want another Scream to happen and me not be a part of it? Do I really just want to go and just pay money to see this movie in the theater? That's going to be weird. I really want to be a part of it. So I called him up and I said, all right, I know I said no, but if I change my mind, will you have me back? And can I come and be a part of it? And he was like, absolutely.
That's awesome.
What can we do? And then I said, the only thing that I would request, if you guys will agree to it, is can we dedicate the movie to Wes?
That's awesome.
And they were like, oh my God, of course.
Yeah. Did they ever say flat out, like, will you write this? Or was it always more like they want you like as an
No,
advisor?
Jamie had a plan for it. This was a very, I don't know, you should talk to Jamie, but he really loved the first movie. I had met him years ago.